It was supposed to be a powerful and respectful conversation, a deep discussion about women's rights, global politics, and the challenges of life in the public eye. But what started as a calm interview quickly spiraled into one of the most tense on-air moments CNN has ever seen. Reports are now emerging that Meghan Markle was kicked off CNN after a heated argument with legendary journalist Christiane Amanpour, and the details have left viewers stunned. The interview was part of a CNN special focusing on women who have used their platforms to speak out against inequality and injustice. Meghan, known for her outspoken advocacy, was invited to discuss her charitable work, her experiences in the British royal family, and her efforts to redefine female leadership. At first, everything went smoothly. Christiane welcomed her warmly, asking thoughtful questions about Meghan's projects and her life in California. But as the conversation deepened, tensions began to rise. According to sources inside CNN, things took a sharp turn when Amanpour pressed Meghan about her public image, asking if her activism had sometimes been overshadowed by controversy. Meghan, visibly uncomfortable, replied, "When women speak their truth, they're often labeled as difficult. I think that says more about society than it does about me." But Christiane didn't let it go. The veteran journalist followed up. "With respect, Meghan, critics would say your public statements have sometimes contradicted your calls for privacy. How do you reconcile that?" That question reportedly changed the tone of the entire interview. Witnesses say Meghan's smile faded as she grew defensive. "There's a difference between choosing to tell your story and being hounded by the media," she responded sharply. "I have every right to control my own narrative." Christiane, known for her fearless style, calmly pushed further, asking whether Meghan believed the royal family owed her an apology. That's when things allegedly exploded. According to multiple insiders, Meghan interrupted Amanpour mid-question, saying, "I think you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're doing what the British press always did, twisting my words to fit a headline." The tension in the studio was palpable. Christiane reportedly tried to steer the discussion back, but Meghan, clearly frustrated, kept pushing back. The producers, realizing the conversation was veering off course, cut to an early commercial break. When the cameras stopped rolling, the situation only worsened. Meghan reportedly removed her mic and stood up, saying, "I came here to talk about empowerment, not to be interrogated." Amanpour, maintaining her composure, responded, "This is journalism, Meghan, not a PR event." Within minutes, sources claim Meghan and her team decided to walk off set, effectively ending the interview. CNN executives, embarrassed by the sudden breakdown, chose not to air the full segment. Instead, a heavily edited version briefly appeared online before being pulled altogether. Shortly afterward, rumors spread across social media that CNN had cut ties with Meghan's team, with insiders saying she would not be invited back after the confrontation. Though neither Meghan nor Christiane has spoken publicly about the incident, CNN staffers have quietly described it as the most awkward interview of the year. But perhaps the most surprising part came days later, when Amanpour was asked about the situation during a media panel. Her response was simple but telling. "Interviews are about questions. If someone can't handle that, maybe they're not ready to be interviewed." In the days since, reactions have been divided. Supporters of Meghan have defended her, saying she was targeted and disrespected. Critics argue that Amanpour was simply doing her job as a journalist. As for Meghan, sources close to her say she was deeply disappointed and felt ambushed. But others insist that the exchange revealed the ongoing tension between celebrity activism and hard journalism, two worlds that don't always mix well. Whatever the truth, one thing is clear: this was no ordinary TV spat. It was a clash between two powerful women, one representing traditional media, the other a modern symbol of independence, and neither was willing to back down. And now, as CNN refuses to comment and Meghan remains silent, fans are left wondering, was this simply a misunderstanding or the end of Meghan Markle's relationship with mainstream media?